Hi folks, this is Matt Lee down here at Funtime RV, and today I want to show you one of the new floor plans from Montana. It's Keystone RV. Here I am in the living room portion of the 3750 front living room. I'm sitting on the couch, which this is a huge hide-a-bed. Two adults can easily sleep on it. And then you've also got the L-shaped couch here on the other side. Now, as you'll notice, lots of cabinets. You got your fireplace. The TV would go right here. We have to take those out because people tend to help themselves to them. But it does come with a big TV for this area. You've got your surround sound, your DVD player, so it makes a great media room. This is a real nice place. I always, whenever I saw this floor plan come in, I said, you know, this is where I'd be sitting right here on this L couch, you know, with my feet up, watching TV. You even have a couple of little cup holders here behind the couch. So you could easily have, you know, 3 adults over here, you know, 4 adults over here on this side. So you could have a bunch of people in here if you wanted to have, you know, some friends in to visit. Notice the height here. I'm 6'3", and I have no problem at all standing up in here, unlike most fifth wheels. In the old front living room floor plans, I still had to duck. And that was no fun because you'd walk in there and there'd be lights and you'd be hitting your head on them. But notice, even with the lights, I've still got plenty of clearance up here. So they've got a real good height. Your air conditioning, they've got this dome ceiling, and the air conditioning comes right through here, and then I've got vents here to blow air conditioning down on this side. So it's a real ingenious device they've used to get the extra height so you're not hitting your head whenever you come up here. As I'm coming down the steps here, nice wide steps, real easy to step up and on. You got your controllers right here, all hidden away, so everything's right here centrally located, and even got a little place to hang your coats when you come in. We get a lot of people asking, the old front living room floor plan, one of the downfalls was it didn't have a desk anywhere. This one, they listened to you whenever you said, hey, I need a desk. So it's got a desk really big enough to put a laptop up in there and close it off. So if you need to sit down, write a letter, pay the bills, you know, shoot an email out, you got plenty of room to do that. Over here by the door when you come in, notice you've got 3 sets of full extension wooden pull-out drawers here. So it's like a little extra pantry or, you know, whatever storage you need. Then you also have your central vacuum system here. You got Corian countertops. Notice that little gas strut right there pops up real easy. And you have the full seat covers. And this is one thing I like about Montana. You've got a built-in strainer right here. You know, once you get done washing dishes, you want to let them drain a little bit. And then cutting board over here on this side. Notice how big these sinks are. These sinks are huge. I mean, you can fit plenty of plates down there. This is true Corian countertop too, and even got the pull-out faucet there. A little RV antifreeze still in there. This unit just came in our lot from Indiana a couple days ago. So there. Now you got all this counter space. Notice the drawers. You've got door here for storage. You got storage there, and that brings me to the remote control. In some of the other Montana videos, if you've watched them, you know what this is. It controls the slide-out rooms, the awning in and out, the jacks on the rear up and down, and the jacks on the front up and down. So if you're backing up by yourself in the truck and your nose is sitting a little too low or too high, you've got the control here. You can just run it up and then just pull back on there to hitch. It's a really nice feature. But notice all these drawers, they're all wooden drawers. They've got the full ball bearing drawer guides, just like in your house. I mean, this is going to be residential quality. All the cabinets now, they're not using the wrapped wood. This is going to be real wood. For the last 2 years, Montana's been using real wood on all their cabinets. So go into some of the competitors, and you can feel that it's a wrapped wood. You know, I call it picture wood. They take a picture of wood and wrap it around there. So notice this. You've got lots of deep storage up here. Lots of storage up here. That was the downfall of the kitchen in the older models. And the really nice thing about it, just like some of the other Montana floor plans, you've got the big 4-door refrigerator freezer. So you've got quite a bit of storage in here, not only in the cabinets, but in your refrigerator. Now in the bathroom. Well, before I go in the bathroom, let me also mention the casserole size microwave. And it's a convection microwave, so you can microwave or convection bake. And notice they put it at a good height so that women don't have to reach up over their head like some coaches and pull it out and dump it all over themselves. It's real easy for anybody, any height, to get in there and get their stuff out. Into the bathroom. You do have a solid door here, residential style door, just like you'd have in your house. And the old front living room floor plan didn't have a washer dryer hookup, and I know that's what a lot of people didn't like about it. They wanted to be able to put a washer dryer. This not only does the washer dryer, but it has the capability to do the stackable washer dryer, so that if you don't want to go with the combo, you can go with the top and bottom stack unit, which is a whole lot better if you're going to actually be using one. Notice, and this is the same from the first front living room incarnation to this one. The height in the shower. Again, I'm 6'3", but notice I've got plenty of room here. I once sold one of these to a guy that was 6'8", and the whole reason he bought it is because he could not stand up in any of the showers. Because normally, you know, my head's in the bubble. If you looked at any of the videos that I've done, my head's kind of been in the bubble on these things. But this one, I've got plenty of room. Then you've also got storage here. Nice big medicine cabinet, and it's well lit. Again, you've got the Corian countertops here, and you've got storage back here behind the door, right up above the toilet. Notice you've got a second door here. This door, you know, coming into the bathroom, so that if you've got people staying up front and they're asleep and you want to go outside, you don't have to go in there and wake them up. But you also have, you know, a solid door going into that side, a solid door going into this side. So you can actually have, you know, two couples staying in this coach, and neither one of them, you know, bothering the other one at night having to go into the bathroom, you know, that's in the bedroom, because it's completely separate. So you also have a nice little place to hang clothes here, but having that extra door outside really makes it nice. As we go into the bedroom, it just keeps getting better. Notice you've got the king-size bed on the slide-out, and it's a very nice mattress. This is one of the upgraded mattresses. It's not one of the one of the old ones that you sit down on and you collapse onto the wood. And then you also have storage underneath it, and you have a nice little shoe rack. You can put your shoes or anything else. It doesn't have to be shoes. Put it on that and put it over the top, and then you can put stuff underneath. So it makes it real easy when you're storing things. Gives you that extra shelf in there so that you're not wasting your complete space. You've got lights on both sides. You've got storage up above. Notice the windows. A little dirty right now. We need to clean it, but notice the windows all the way around. And then notice where they put the place for the TV. Right up here at the top, so that if you're laying in bed, you're at a perfect angle watching the TV up there over your head. Then plenty of storage, and this is cedar lined down here. So as soon as I open that, I could smell the cedar in there. It smells great. Notice on the bottom, you've got three sets of drawers here, three banks of drawers, I guess, and they're going to be just like the other one. They're wood with your solid runners, I mean your ball bearing runners. Now whenever this bed comes in, this whole unit just slides back, so the bed will have plenty of room to go in. Otherwise they have to put you the short mattress on there, but on this one they don't have to, so it just slides in out of the way. This has been the 3750 front living room Montanna. It's a brand new floor plan for 2010. I think you'd really like it if you came down and walked through it. I mean, I don't know how it's going to turn out on the video, but walking in it, all of us, whenever we walked in it, were just like, wow, this is a great floor plan. It's going to be a good seller. So if you get a chance, come down, take a look at it. We're going to have this video up on the internet and have pictures of it. If you have any questions on it, my name's Matt. You can email me, matt@funtimerv.com, or you can give me a call and come down and see this or any of the other 600 to 700 units we have in stock. We've got 66 acres, we've got 4 indoor showrooms, and we'd love to see you sometime soon.